Hey everyone, Todd here. In this video, I want to go over the technology plan support of school improvement initiatives, look at that assignment and give you guys some information about that. And then we'll take a look at the rubric that is used for grading this. And then we will also look at the example that we have. So right now I'm in our assignments and test section of our course. And you can see the description of the assignment here. So it's saying using a candidate selected presentation medium, candidate prepares and shares a report including one, an executive summary of the school district's technology plan, an analysis of how the technology plan supports and needs to support school improvement initiatives identified in other school district plans. 3, a summary of recommendations and rationale for next steps in the technology plan while sharing this information in a manner determined by the instructor. Candidates also will 4, demonstrate the personal use of various forms of technology needed to gather information and to create and share the report. So basically what we want to do is we want to look for your school's improvement plans. In the rubric that we'll be looking at, it says to look for more than just one school improvement plan. If you can find more than one, that's great. I'm really only concerned about you at least finding a minimum of one school improvement plan. You then want to try to find your school's technology plan, and you want to see how those two align with each other. You also want to look at state and national technology standards and see if those are in alignment with the technology plan. So let's take a look. Actually, before we take a look at the, excuse me. So the medium that we're looking at, we're looking at a presentation. We're pretending that we're giving this presentation to a board or to the district. And it can be either a PowerPoint presentation or it can be an online presentation tool like Prezi or Google Slides. You just want to make sure that if you are sharing it, it's able to be viewed by other people in the class and it's not locked down. So let's take a look at the rubric. So to take a look at the rubrics for our assignments, we click on the title, and then up here in the top you see a little button that says View Rubric. We select that, and we see that we've got the rubric here. So you can go through and you can look at this, what we're looking for, analysis. So if we're shooting for exceed standard, we're saying at standard plus, compares technology plan to 5 or more other improvement plans. Thoroughness of analysis enables well-informed recommendations. So like I said, this is asking for more than just one plan. I'm happy if you just do one plan. If you want to do more plans, that's great. You can do that, but I'm primarily looking for just one, at least a minimum of one. Under candidates' use of technology, this one's sort of a gimme because we're all using online researching and web browsers, but it's saying that exceeding the standard is candidate uses a wide range of appropriate web-based research and multimedia tools. So you're using the CDU's library, online library. You're using Google search, you're using the internet. So this one's pretty much a gimme there, which is cool. Then we look at a technology plan executive summary. So above standard or at standard plus, executive summary fits on one page, uses audience-friendly language, free of jargon, and uses language clearly intended to reduce bias. All right, so we want to just keep it simple, keep it on a single page or a single slide, and we don't want to use too much jargon that'll confuse the audience. Next one, recommendations and rationale. So at standard plus, recommendations address best practices, trends, and emerging issues. So you want to take that leadership perspective like you have in your other assignments and provide recommendations for what's next, for next steps. So that's a look at the rubric that we're going to be using to grade this, and you guys can go in and you can check it out as well. So now I'm going to close this up. I'm going to pull up the example that we have, and we'll just walk through that example and can point out the different parts. So we get a little overview here in the beginning. First of all, the slides, what I liked about this, it was really clean. It's appealing to the eye. The colors are great, but it's not too much information. What the person did is they put their notes down here. So instead of putting all this information up on the slide, they use the notes section and put that additional information down there. So we see they talk about the technology department's vision alignment. We have sort of an overview of their school. In this case, it's Edmond School District. So they're giving us an overview, giving us an idea what the school's like. They have identified the technology plan, and so they state the purpose of the plan. Go into the guiding principles of the technology plan. They talk about some of the major technology projects that they will be rolling out and technology initiatives. Then they give a summary of the technology plan components. Then they identify the district improvement plan and give a summary of that. And then they show the technology support of district improvement plans. So they're showing alignment, talking about that. Same on this slide. And then they're doing some analysis here. They're talking about the strengths of the technology plan and talking about next steps that they recommend. And same on this slide. And then that's the presentation. So you can see it's pretty high level. It's more of an overview. You figure you're going to be giving this to a presentation to an audience, so you're not going to be just drowning them in details. You're going to be giving that overview, that high level overview, giving them just enough information so that they're understanding the district, the school, they're understanding the school improvement plans, what some of those initiatives are. They're understanding the technology plan, what some of the technology initiatives are. And also, if you can't find a technology plan or your school doesn't have a technology plan, it's okay to call that out and say that in your analysis, you found that your school didn't have a technology plan. And then you could give recommendations for why it could benefit your school to have a technology plan that's aligning with a school improvement plan and aligning with state and national standards. So that's an overview of the assignment. When we are done with this assignment, what we're going to be doing, you're going to be submitting it in the assignments and tests section of our course. From there, that's where I'm going to grab it and I'm going to grade it, and you'll get the grade there. But also, you're going to be taking that and you're going to be sharing it in Week 10's discussion board. You're going to be doing that on Wednesday so that everyone can then look through everyone's presentation and provide feedback. So those are the two ways you're going to be delivering this project. So as always, let me know if you have any questions. Also, please feel free to put any of those questions in the questions and answer form in our discussion board, and I'll get back to you there. But also, always feel free to email me directly at mtstone@cityu.edu. All right, everyone, thanks. Hope this helps, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.